Happy Tuesday, Sooner Nation. I just got my newest shirt of the month from the Fan Stop, and it's a hoodie. And it says, it's a great day to be a Sooner.
Wow.
What timing. I get the hoodie. I get the one that says it's a great day to be a Sooner. And guess what? The Oklahoma Sooners are officially in the college football playoff. There's zero chance they're out. It's over. You can, all you naysayers who are worried about Notre Dame, they didn't jump.
You were worried.
I wasn't worried.
You were worried last night.
Says the one who actually sent about 10 text messages today because you were scaredy pants. You were scaredy pants. You actually thought it was happening, Jay. You're wrong again, as always. But hey, here's the biggest thing.
I haven't been worried at all.
Now the question is, who's OU playing? And there's different scenarios, Jay.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this.
Well,
okay?
I figured that's what we do. That's what we do every night on the 9:30 show.
Let's talk about tonight's rankings, okay? It's the one thing that's 100% true that Hunter Yurachek is lying out is rear for. They did not jump Alabama over Notre Dame based off the Auburn game. They jumped Alabama over Notre Dame for one reason and one reason only, in case Alabama loses the SEC championship game. They did not want them to be the 10 seed, lose the SEC championship game, and have them get past. So they put them at 9. So if they lose, they'll drop them to 10. That's the only reason they passed them.
If they get killed by Georgia, they're in danger.
He can say whatever he wants. They're setting it up, to me, where I think deep down, this is what I think. I think the committee is pretty confident Texas Tech's going to beat BYU, okay?
Now,
hey. Hold up. I'm still talking. I'm trying to finish this thing here. They're pretty confident that Tech's going to beat BYU, I think, the committee. So then what that comes down to is Bama, and I think if Georgia beats Bama, I think you're going to have Bama versus A&M, and OU will be playing Notre Dame or Miami, whatever they do in that scenario. BYU losing is going to jump Miami right next to Notre Dame. What will they do? Can you imagine Notre Dame leading all year and then in the last week get flipped?
Jay, it could happen. I'm so confused on some of the stuff in the chat right now.
About what?
Well,
about this one right here. Jay, so right? That one? Confused about it?
No, not confused about that. This one. Terrified with the scenario that OU could be left out. What?
Well, Jerm, let me go with this. There were Texas fans tonight after the playoff rankings that still think they can get in. You're out. And OU's in. There's not one scenario possible where OU gets left out.
So what about the scenario Evan put out there, Jay? Answer this.
Okay. In this scenario, BYU makes it, Tech makes it. Duke does not make it. James Madison does. And Alabama beats Georgia. It will be incredibly messy. Well, there's a team below Oklahoma that's 2 spots behind Oklahoma called Notre Dame. They're gone in that scenario. Not OU. OU's 8. OU cannot be left out. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Come on now, people.
Hey,
impossible.
Now looky here. This is the scenario. I think if you're – some people aren't talking about this, and I haven't watched any of the shows, Jay, but the fact that they put Bama ahead of Notre Dame, they got Bama in the 9th spot, does everyone understand? They just guaranteed pretty much, in my opinion, there is no way OU Bama meet each other. Here's why.
I agree.
There's no chance OU plays Bama in the first round. Here's why. They're matched up against each other right now. So Bama's either going to win or lose. If they win, in my opinion, they got to be ahead of Georgia. They beat them twice this year.
Well, I don't know about that, but they'd be ahead of Oklahoma.
You don't know about what?
I don't know. I don't know what they would do with them in Georgia.
What? They beat Georgia twice.
I don't know what the committee would do.
Georgia would be behind them 1,000%. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe. I don't know what they're going to do on the conference championship games, Jeremy.
There's no way they could put Georgia ahead of them.
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. Listen, look, Jeremy.
So let me finish my comment.
Okay.
So Bama, there's no way Bama stays at 9. They're either going to move up to 7, or, in my opinion, they're going to be way down, and OU cannot play Bama first round. Look, if Bama loses, it's OU Notre Dame.
Or OU Miami.
It's either OU Notre Dame or OU Miami. Yes.
Now here's the one thing. If you look at This is why I think they did what they did, by the way, when you think about it. Because right now, at the end of the day, you would have 2 rematches. You would have A&M Notre Dame again, and you would have OU Alabama.
They're not going to play A&M.
Huh?
They can't play A&M.
Who?
Notre Dame.
They can, but
they're not going to. That's why they put it on there tonight.
I agree, but I'm saying that's why they flipped it tonight. They flipped it tonight. The one reason they flipped it is they did not want Bama to get left out. So that's the number one reason. You can't leave out an SEC team that's in the conference championship and is leading the SEC. You can't do it. No, you can shake your head all you want, Jeremy. It's not happening.
So Jim says if Bama wins and Tech wins,
I think
OU goes to College Station.
I think that's what happens.
I'm not sold on that.
So you think they could go to Tech? You think A&M could jump Tech and they go to Tech?
No, I don't think. I'm talking about Bama jumping.
Can you imagine OU's first playoff game in the 12-team playoff, and it's in Lubbock?
How would Tech drop?
If BYU beats them, they could drop to
where you're saying if BYU beats
them. That's a very real scenario. OU could go to Tech.
Read the comment. Read the comment. If Bama and Tech win, we go to College Station. That is not guaranteed.
No, but listen, if Tech loses, OU could be in Lubbock.
I think they drop further.
Further than 8?
Possibly, Jay.
No, I don't think
possibly.
So.
Now, Wes brings up a point that's got to be brought up tonight. How on earth can you punish a Florida State team because one player is missing? You got several coaching staff members missing, and they didn't drop one, Jay. They didn't drop any.
They moved up.
They actually are a higher.
They moved up, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense except they're setting up matchups, Jay. Notre Dame will not play at College Station. They're not. Those teams aren't going to be in the same spot.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to be. I think things are going to flip around. But I heard this scenario talked about. And tell me your opinion. Should they have done away with tonight's rankings?
Well, no, because I'm glad they didn't.
Should they have just done Sunday? I mean, you kind of put yourself in a bind by doing today as well, right?
Oh, the committee kind of did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sooner fan says, "Look at what I just said." I'm trying to see what he just said. Let me see. I'm trying to keep up with these comments.
Ron says we just need Georgia and Tech to win. OU has the 8th seed, and it's over. Yeah, I agree. OU fans should be rooting for Georgia and Texas Tech.
Wait, did Steelerman change his name? Sooner Steelerman. Hey, yeah, you're right. No point in today's rankings.
I don't know what Sooner fans talking about. They lost a quarterback better than Mateer today. I think he's talking about Michael Hawkins, but
no, Witt. Somebody says Witt is leaving,
or Michael Hawkins. I don't know.
I don't know what that's about.
And I agree, Jim. By doing the rankings tonight, you're actually holding those guys more accountable. That's what you're doing. You're holding them more accountable.
It was so obvious tonight when they jumped Bama over Notre Dame, the reason why. I mean, that was silly. He was acting like they played a great first half. Great first half against Auburn on the road. I mean, that's not a good getting now.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow's signing day, Germ.
It is. OU's got a lot better class than people thought. Hey, Jay, if Tech
how's the bear doing? Is he back in hibernation yet?
I don't care.
I think it's time for the bear to go hibernating.
Hey, if Tech loses, is there a chance OU can move to 7? I think there is.
If Tech loses, could OU jump Tech? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I'm to the point.
There's also a scenario of BYU coming to Norman.
Okay, but we differ on this a little bit. We differ on this. I know we do. I just think these college football or these conference championship games, the game should not hurt you. It should not hurt you. But it will. It will hurt teams. It should not.
Jay, no one's talking about this. If BYU wins, they're ahead of OU.
Yes. OU would fall to 9. The farthest OU can be down is 9.
But what I'm saying is,
well, actually, they could be 10. if BYU and Bama win, could they fall 2 spots?
Yes.
And then they'd be playing 7 seed.
Which right now, that would be Tech, in my opinion.
If BYU and Bama were to win,
then OU does go to Tech.
Or they could go to BYU at 7.
No, BYU won the conference.
Well, that's true. That's true.
They would probably go all the way up to 6, Jay.
And Mess, I agree with you on this. They need to do away with them, man. Do away with them, please. It would make me happy.
Hey, for OU to play, there's so many scenarios, but for OU to play Miami or BYU, I don't think there's a world they can play BYU.
Well, let me ask you this. If BYU,
I don't think there's BYU would be too high.
What's the highest BYU can get in your opinion?
6.
And OU can't be 11. That's impossible.
Correct.
So if they get to 6, you're not going to be able to.
Unless they only put them to 7 and drop Tech to 6, or you put Bama up at 6 and Tech at 8. I mean,
yeah, this is very clear, Wes. They think OU's the best 2-loss team. So,
100%.
Hey, by the way, I think Tech will roll BYU.
Think about what Tech is playing for right now. First round bye, because they moved up to 4.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot at stake for Texas Tech right now.
But
hey, if you're a Sooner fan, all those people who said they don't want to play Ohio State, all you need is Indiana to win then.
Hey, Germ, you know this too? If BYU beats Tech, I think it's a guarantee the Big Ten get 3 byes.
Yeah, I agree.
All 3 Big Ten teams get a bye.
3 teams.
If BYU wins, I think.
Hey, Sooner fan, I don't think there's any way OU can play Bama.
There's a way, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Because, hey, you can't look at today's rankings because Bama has another game. Bama's either going to move up or move down. Therefore, I don't think they can play each other. Personally, I don't think they can. And just like I don't think Notre Dame and A&M can play each other.
Let me ask this scenario, because we're talking about conference championship games. Let's just say a scenario where Georgia beats Bama by like 25 or 30 points. Does Notre Dame and Miami both get in and they get left out? I don't think so. But
I do.
You think if they got drilled?
They'd have 3 losses. You have to consider it.
But this game is an extra game, Germ. Nobody else is playing the game. It shouldn't matter like that.
Well, Jay, you shouldn't have lost to Florida State, should you?
Well,
I think not. Listen, fan stop. By the way, fan stop. I got the new, and other people mentioned it too. It's a great shirt. It's a perfect day for this to ship. I get it today, and it said, it's a great day to be a Sooner. It's cold outside. I got my hoodie. It's a great day to be a Sooner, and the Sooners are in the college football playoff rankings, officially in the CFP, guys. They're in it. They're in it. They're locked. Kick in the door, as BV would say. But, Jay, you mentioned the scenario. You mentioned it. The fact that they put Bama there above Notre Dame, you think is because they're not going to leave them out.
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know what people are talking about. You included.
Oh, I'll talk.
How in the world does it tell me how this makes any sense, Germ? A team that has to play a conference championship game and loses versus a team that's sitting at their house not playing a game and they get to move up. How is that even fair, dude?
2.
How's that fair, Germ? You make
3 losses. That's
sense.
how. 3 losses.
Hey, you were a teacher at one time, right?
At one, I'm a lifelong learner and teacher. What are you talking about?
Germ, what happened when you gave extra credit out? Could it hurt your grade?
You're calling the SC an extra credit game?
It's an extra game. Nobody else is playing it.
Well,
how can that hurt you, dude?
You're unbelievable, Jay. So Jay, I'm going to ask you something. Last year, it did not hurt SMU, correct?
No, it didn't. They made it.
So does the conference?
918's asking about this game.
I'm asking you something right now.
To me, BYU should be 11. No, BYU should be 11 even if they lose.
That's terrible.
They're playing the number 5 team. They shouldn't have.
Hey, Jason. Okay, go with your mindset and answer the question right now. If Tulane loses, should they be in?
If Tulane loses,
you can't move it. This game doesn't count. It's extra credit.
They're not in.
What do you mean?
They're not in the playoff right now, Jerry.
What are they ranked?
They're like 20th.
You can't move them down. They got to win.
Okay, they'll be 20th. They're still not.
So why does it mean something in that conference?
Dude, that is one of the dumbest arguments you've ever done.
Why does it mean something in that conference?
Well, it's a little different, Germ. They're not in the playoff. They're not in the rankings yet, Germ.
I don't care.
I do.
It's a dumb, asinine take to think that, well, this is a free game. What?
How's that? Hey, Chris, thanks for the soup. Appreciate it. Says, good on Bama for changing their non-con. Hopefully Texas does the same. Hey, here's the thing, guys, though. The non-con can help you, too, though, if you beat the team. Like OU versus Michigan. If Michigan wasn't ranked and OU hadn't played them, OU might not be where they're at. It does help you sometimes. Now, I agree. In the SEC, maybe you're better off not scheduling it. But if you win the game, if you just win the game, it really helps you in the long run, I think.
Well, Blaireau, if Tulane wins, they're in. And if Duke wins, James Madison's in. That's how it is. If Duke wins, James Madison's in.
Hey, Courts, it's going to be the 19th or the 20th. It'll come out Sunday. So they haven't announced it for sure. Jeremy, I want to get back to this conference championship stuff. Listen, I understand where you're coming from for a little bit, but I just don't see how a team, when you're talking about a team that's already in the playoff, how can a team that's outside looking in jump you if they don't play a game?
Yeah, I've got another scenario for you. So answer the flipping question right now. Answer this flipping question right now.
I'll answer it. Ask it first.
You've been saying leave the rankings the same. Indiana beats Ohio State. Ohio State should be the number 1 team in the country, right?
They're both undefeated.
No, who should be 1?
Whoever wins that game should be 1. The other one should
be 2. You can't change it. It means nothing. The game means nothing. Why would you move Ohio State down?
What are you talking about?
Why would it hurt Ohio State?
Well, they lost to the team that beat them right there.
It doesn't matter. It's the conference championship.
Okay, so what in your scenario, Oregon should jump Ohio State is what you're saying.
What? They didn't win the conference.
Neither did Ohio State.
Doesn't matter. They're playing an extra game. Why count it?
Your point is so dumb, it's ridiculous.
It's not dumb. Everyone in here can understand what I'm saying.
Dude, you're unbelievable. You make no sense at all right now. Zero.
You
sense.
cannot.
Zero.
Jason.
Hey, thanks, Crystal. Appreciate you. Appreciate you dropping the 5 memberships. Somebody get those.
You cannot pick and choose when it matters. So I'm going to ask you, I'll play a little 5 questions for you. In your opinion, should the conference championship games matter?
Jerm, the way the rankings are right now.
I want a yes or no. In your opinion, should they matter this year?
I think they need to do away with them.
That's not, you're not answering.
Yeah, they don't need to have them.
Should Bama be punished if they lose?
To me.
No, answer it. Should Bama be punished if they lose?
The worst you could do to Bama.
This is unbelievable. No. Should Bama be punished if they lose?
Well, I'm not going to answer because you won't let me answer. You interrupt.
Exactly.
Can I answer it?
Case closed. Case closed. You
lost. If you would stop talking and let me listen, let me talk. Germ, you could punish them and move them down 1 spot to 10. They should not be left out of the playoff. That's ridiculous.
Then you know what else shouldn't happen?
That's ridiculous.
And you know what else shouldn't happen?
Jeez.
Texas Tech should not lose a bye.
They could fall a few spots. They shouldn't be locked.
No, they shouldn't lose a bye.
They shouldn't be left out of the playoff.
No, they shouldn't lose a bye.
Jeez, you're moving the goalposts. Hey,
and I'm sorry if Bama loses it's 3 losses. Count them 1, 2, 3. That should be taken into consideration.
But Germ, I'm going to ask you a question right now. You tell me everything, and you got to be honest with this. If OU was playing the SEC championship on Saturday and they lost, you think they'd be eliminated? They should be. Eliminated?
It would absolutely suck. And Jay, they would. In my opinion, they would
deserve to be eliminated.
Yeah, they would be gone.
You think they would deserve to be gone?
It sucks, but yeah.
You are unbelievable, dude. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you think a game.
Hey, Jay, switch OU and Bama right now. You're telling me right now, if OU was sitting where Bama was and lost to Georgia or got drilled, you'd be feeling comfy? Comfy?
I'm not saying comfortable. I'm saying they should be in. It shouldn't matter, dude. I mean,
I'm tired of this, man. I don't know what we're doing.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
Goodness, dude. I'm sick of hearing about whether or not either they matter or they don't. So if they matter for Bama losing, they shouldn't matter about Tech, Jay. Tech should not lose a bye. They shouldn't.
No.
You pick and choose your things, man.
No, you're picking and choose. All I'm saying is they should not be eliminated from the playoff. Why is that hard to understand?
3 is more than 2. 3 is greater than 2.
Phone lines, please. People are begging. Let's get him in there. But Germ, all I'm saying is they should not be eliminated from the playoff. I'm not saying they can't move it down to 1 or 2. That's not it.
Okay, no, I get you. I get you, Jay. So let me ask you this.
They shouldn't be eliminated from the playoff.
I get you. Let me ask you this then. Take your mindset, get your little narrative in your head. You should be good with it. Then why on earth do you think Bama should move ahead of OU? If the game is free, it's extra credit. Why should Bama move ahead of OU?
Because I think
you yourself just said the game doesn't matter.
I didn't
Why
say it
should they move ahead of OU? OU beat them head to head. They have the same amount of losses.
Putting words in my mouth. I didn't say it doesn't matter. Let's get.
You absolutely did.
Let's get to Dr. Ball.
Absolutely did.
Hey guys. Yeah, this is what do you think they made that caveat in the college football playoff that the top 5 champions get rewarded spots just to keep the relevancy to the championship games?
Probably. That's probably part of it. And they wanted like conferences like Group of 5 and ACC to get a team in because let's be honest, well, ACC would get Miami in this year, but the Group of 5 wouldn't get anybody in without it. And they're going to get 2 teams in maybe. So, but I do think that's part of it is they wanted to keep the conference championship. They need to do away. My opinion is do away with them. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, it's going to be – it was bad last year because we got this 9-3 Clemson team that couldn't compete, and then this year we're going to get Virginia or we're going to get 2 Group of 5 teams in there. I would much rather see Miami or Vanderbilt get those 2 spots.
Well, yeah, I would too. The whole system with the auto bids and stuff, I don't like. Just give me the 12 best teams.
But Jay and Dr. Vol, here's another interesting one. How in the world is Texas ahead of Vandy?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
They have more losses, but they took head-to-head in consideration. But they didn't take head-to-head in consideration when teams have same losses like Miami-Notre Dame. Explain that one.
Well, yeah, Miami should be above Notre Dame, I think.
Or Vandy should. Chris, Chris, if they took head-to-head, they have unequal losses. 3 losses Texas, 2 losses Vandy. They took head-to-head. So why on a 2-loss Miami and a 2-loss Notre Dame did they not take head-to-head? That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no consistency in their format.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
They take head-to-head. They cherry pick when they want to use this metric or when they want to use that metric. It's just all over the place. I mean, this playoff is really a cluster. You know what? And it's probably better than what we had. I think the 4 team might have been better, to be honest with you.
Well, but a lot of people are complaining about BCS. Go look at the simulated BCS. It's almost the exact rankings. They're pretty much using BCS.
Yeah, I just don't like this. I don't like the fact that we could get James Madison in this playoff.
Yeah, I agree. Give me Texas, Vandy, any of them all day over James Madison and Tulane.
I mean, guys, you realize
James Madison. You line up Georgia or you guys against James Madison, and half of them guys are going to leave out in a stretcher, and it's going to be curtain calls, baby, by halftime.
You're going to have 3 games this year that are going to have Virginia or Duke versus an SEC team, and then you're going to have Tulane or North Texas versus an SEC team, and then you're going to have James Madison versus. I mean, there's going to be 3. Those are 3 first-round matchups, probably.
So the way it's set right now, you guys are going to be hosting a playoff, right?
The way
it's right now,
but I don't know if it'll stick. We'll see.
Yeah,
y'all are sitting at 8.
Yep,
sitting at 8. Yeah.
And then, so who do you think you guys will play in the first round?
If Bama loses, OU's going to play Notre Dame. In my opinion, Notre Dame will move to 9.
Yeah,
I agree.
If Bama wins, it could be different.
Yeah.
I really hope you guys get Notre Dame. I would like to see.
I'd like to see that matchup.
I'd love to see y'all's defense against Jeremiah Smith. I think that'd be a fun matchup.
That'd be great. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Dr. Vol.
Right.
Appreciate it. And let me answer. I'm going to get a Sooner fan here. Let me answer 918's question. I do think Notre Dame's better than Miami. But I was arguing the point, like if you're going to go off their criteria, they should have Miami ahead of them. I think Notre Dame's better than Miami, but off the criteria, they should have Miami ahead of Notre Dame.
You actually told me before the live show tonight you'd rather play Notre Dame than Miami.
I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, you said Miami's a little scary.
Let's get a Sooner fan. What's up, Sooner fan?
It's the most wonderful time.
It is, man.
Here.
It is.
I haven't been this excited this time of the year. Let's see here. Since 2019.
That's right.
So,
It's nice. It's really nice to watch the ESPN stuff after OU gets the 8. Right now they're at 8. It's like whatever happens, they're in. So it's nice.
Well, speaking of the ESPN stuff, I was watching the show tonight, and Reese Davis specifically asked the chairman, can idle teams still move up this weekend? His specific answer was yes, they can. And then Reese Davis comes back and says, so does that mean Miami can jump Notre Dame? And of course, the chairman just kind of hops around and says, we will reevaluate the top 25.
Yeah.
Well,
that is why I think Miami's going to jump Notre Dame.
Well, do you remember the last time this happened? Do y'all remember 2014? TCU-Baylor?
Yeah.
Baylor was ahead most of the season. At the very end, TCU jumped them, and they beat Baylor.
Jay and Sooner fan, what they did is they creep Miami up closer. But here is my problem, guys. If you would move Miami ahead of Notre Dame next week, then they should just be ahead of them now. Like, why would you wait till last week? It's stupid.
They don't play this week. I don't get it.
But then Miami should be ahead of them now.
Yeah. I mean,
but if and when Tech beats BYU, that'll bring them one spot closer, and then that's when head-to-head can.
That's true. That's a good point. That's when it actually matters, when you're next to each other.
Hey, what I said in the chat was I was watching Herb Street and Galloway's podcast. I thought Herb Street said something interesting. This is never going to happen, but he said that the weekly the ranking show is kind of a disaster.
I agree with you.
And that the only rankings that should be made public are the final one.
Well, okay, I saw the same thing. A lot of people don't like Galloway. I actually like that podcast. I watch it weekly. And I agree with them to an extent, Sooner fan. Like, to me, the last few weeks, I don't know if you need them. I think you got to have some kind of starting point, right? I think you got to have some. But like this week, they didn't need to do the rankings tonight. They could have just done it Sunday.
Yeah, it's just.
Do you like it every week, Tuesday night?
I like it when my team's getting in.
Well, it's good. It's good to know where you stand. But like this week, you can tell they move some things around just in case something happens on Sunday. There was obvious reasons for it.
Hey, and you guys were talking about conference title games. I have a hard time agreeing with that. If it helps you, it shouldn't hurt you either. I don't think you can't have one and the other. If it's going to help you, I think it should hurt you.
I agree.
I mean, that is the problem with it. I would agree with you guys on that. It is one way where it helps you and it can't hurt you. I understand that. But it's really just the thing needs to go away because nobody else is playing this weekend. There's only 2 games that really matter. So, like, the other teams are just going to sit there and either move up or down. I think that's kind of silly.
One last thing. Isaiah Satania should be first team all SEC. Boomer.
Well, he's second in the conference in receiving yards, tied. We'll see. Be interesting to see if it gets. I mean, the Tennessee receiver #1, and then we'll see what happens after that. But he's had an outstanding year. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
Thanks for the call, man.
Appreciate the call. Hey, 918. You say there's no advantage to put Miami over Notre Dame because look at the losses. Well, then how does a 3-loss Texas go ahead of a 2-loss Vandy when Vandy's losses were Bama close and Texas close? They didn't lose to Florida. A 3-loss Texas ahead of a 2-loss Vandy. They took head-to-head in account. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
Well,
and by the way, the reason there's a weekly show, Jay, it's called ratings, bud. Ratings.
Yeah. And I'm going to open it up for Nick here, but real quick, I want to say something. I think maybe I'm wrong on this, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I think a lot of people might say, well, because of head-to-head, Miami, if you're going to go off criteria, should be ahead of Notre Dame. I bet over 50% of the people in here would pick Notre Dame in that game,
though. Except not you.
I'd pick Notre Dame over Miami.
But you said you would rather play Notre Dame than Miami.
Nick, what's up,
Yeah,
Nick?
you better get to Nick.
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We got you.
What's up, guys? Man, I've been listening to y'all show forever. I figured I'd hop on eventually. What's up?
Hey man.
Thanks
for
calling in, man. What's on your mind?
Not much. So I went to the game this weekend, and boy, it was cold as heck.
Oh, it was cold out there, wasn't it?
So cold, man. I go to a game every year.
It'll be colder. It'll be colder if they host in December, though, probably.
I know. So the Notre Dame game is super. I think that'd be the one we want. Honestly, be a rematch for the old Notre Dame game, and we got the defense for it this time. Maybe not the offense, but I'm curious to see if we're gonna try out some different offensive schemes this time around with the couple bye weeks we're gonna get. Maybe run a pistol or something like we used to. What do you guys think about that?
Hey, now I will say this: against LSU, they went under center once. They also brought 2 running backs in once. They brought Blaylock and X-Rob together. They had a couple of different things. I would agree. I think they're either going to simplify or they're going to add some better run sets for them.
Well, the reason I say pistol is because when the running back's directly beside you, he can't get downhill fast enough. Yeah. So if you get a pistol, he's already got 3 yards of momentum, and then he can bust through a hole. Then you can start running stretch plays because we're not busting up anybody at the line to move them back to go straight past the center of the guard. So if you get some stretch plays with the pistol, you can at least spread the line out, and he can choose a hole.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
I agree, and you're going to get healthy in 3 weeks. Yeah. Your O-line should be intact. X-Rob and Blaylock should be closer to 100%.
Yeah, another point I wanted to make, though, is when we're in the Big 12 and every time we got, to the postseason or the playoffs and stuff, we always played a roughly scrubby schedule. And this year we've played, just about everybody. So when we actually get there this year, we'll be prepared to play a really good team as opposed to playing the Baylors and all that. And then when we show up in the after season, we get smacked in the mouth. So now we've already had the test 6-7 times. So when we get there, we'll be ready to fight.
I agree that the competition difference is really going to help compared to
big time.
So that'll help for sure. And they're a physical football team, Oklahoma. So they should bode okay on that end of it. So
yeah. And then lastly, so this is way off topic, but the stadium renovations, I was there and I've been going there for years. The sound system is so terrible when they play music. Is that going to be changed with the new implementation?
It has to be.
You've got to get better.
I mean, dude, that sounded like high school prom, radio. It was garbage.
It's bad. I agree with you. Surely that's part. I mean, they're going to fix it.
You couldn't even hear the Mini-Men fourth quarter soundtrack at all, hardly.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's not SEC built.
Yeah, I brought my buddy back down. He's from Mississippi State, and their stadium only holds 61,000 people. And he was like, dude, for a stadium this great, y'all's sound system needs to be way better. Ours is better at Mississippi State, he said.
Wow. That's sad. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But anyways, good talking to you guys. And
good to hear from you, Nick. Don't be a stranger, man.
Yeah.
See you later.
Kyle says new speaker system is supposed to be part of the renovation. Jay, can you put the link in there again while I show the fan stop?
Yeah.
Guys, check out the fan stop. Again, this is my newest fan stop shirt. It's a hoodie. It's a great day to be a Sooner as the Sooners are in the college football playoff officially. They're not going to be left out. You can use code MarySurge25 right now, and that's through December 31st, and that gets you 20% off your first 3 months. Great options to choose from. It's a new design each and every month. It's a great gift for family members, even if they're fans of other universities. The Fan Stop has a whole lot of officially licensed universities on their website. Go check them out at thefanstop.com and sign up for your team's shirt of the month. And if you know you fan, get on board. Mary Surge 25. Also, they've got Sooner Surge merch. You got the hat right there, and then you got the shirt that says Sooner Surge, and finally a podcast that tells it like it is on the back. All that exclusive to the Fan Stop, so go check it out at thefanstop.com. Jay?
Hey, I want to get to something, okay? I'm gonna put the link in here again, but I want to talk about something real quick, okay? They got to do away with this layoff. OU's not going to play on the 19th. You've gone week after week after week. I mean, playoffs should start next week. Conference championship should have been last weekend, but whatever. But they got to move this up. There shouldn't be 2 weeks off. They need to crunch it together, man. It needs to be a week off and you play. I mean, you go play next week. I hate the long break. The other thing is this, and I've seen a lot of people in the chat talking about Miami-Notre Dame. Let me make something very clear, okay? I understand head-to-head. I do, Jerm. I off their criteria, I get it. But at this, and the reason why a lot of people say that they have to go head-to-head is because if you don't go head-to-head and you say, well, Notre Dame's won 10 straight, they have. They've looked great. And so has Miami in their last 4, whatever. If you don't go off criteria, then what? The only thing you can go off by that after that is what? It's what you're watching. And that's very opinionated. Now, I think Notre Dame's better. I don't know who you think better. But the next person might think Miami's better. And how can you really argue? You can't argue. It's what they're watching.
Jay,
did you see my point? It's hard to
Jay,
argue.
I
Either
agree.
way.
And Thunder OU.
I think Notre Dame's better.
Yeah, it's an opinion, but if you go off facts, which is they played on the football field in South Bend at a home game for Notre Dame and Miami won.
Week two.
Agree, but then go off common opponents the last 5 weeks. Notre Dame has not beaten the common opponents as badly as Miami has, except for one, Syracuse. That's it.
Get it. And that's what I'm saying.
Miami beat Pittsburgh worse.
I get that, Jerm, but what I'm saying is if you don't go off that stuff, then if you go off the other thing, it's basically just an opinion. And that's what it's going to go off. They're going off opinion and let's face it, money and stuff.
Jay, everyone in the chat, let's do this tonight, right now. 4 teams right now that you think are the possibility that OU can play. Give me 4.
Oh, and that's pretty easy, isn't it?
Well, it's Notre Dame,
Miami.
The
Bama.
other 2 get tricky.
I don't think Bama's one of them.
Could be Tech. Let's say this. If OU hosts a game, Jay, it's Notre Dame or Miami. If OU is hosting, it's Notre Dame or Miami going to Norman. Book it right now. If OU is hosting a game, it's either Notre Dame or Miami.
Yeah,
do you agree with that?
I would agree. Jerem, I don't see a way OU can play Ole Miss.
No, I think OU either hosts Notre Dame or Miami, or they go on the road to 3 options: A&M, Tech, or Georgia.
How are people seeing the Ole Miss thing? Where are they seeing that could happen?
Did you hear the 3 I said OU could go on the road to?
Yeah, I heard. Hey, we got a couple calls. Let's get to Corey first. What's up? You there, Corey?
Hello.
Yo.
What's up?
Hey, I think OU could play Virginia.
No chance.
0.
I mean, if Virginia gets in.
How would OU get up?
They'll be 11 or they'll be 11.
OU would have to get up to the 6th seed.
I think they might.
Who would they pass?
Who would they pass?
Ole Miss.
How?
And
they don't
Bama.
play.
If
they
Bama
don't play.
Loses, wait. Okay, wait.
You can argue for the next 30 minutes, Corey. That's not going to happen.
No, you're right. I was just thinking about it. No, you're right. Hey, but hey.
Good idea.
Hey, yeah, it's an idea. But I think OU could make a legitimate run to the Natty. Like with the defense we have, like if we had Lincoln Riley, if we had the defense when we had Lincoln Riley, we wouldn't stand a chance in the playoff. But this year with BV, I can tell something
like
different.
The toughness.
I like
the toughness, intensity, and attitude that he's brought. Yes.
It all depends on offense turning the ball over.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you can't turn the ball over and win games in this playoff. I know people are going to come at me tonight on Twitter. Jason, how can you say that? They keep winning.
No, you're right. Hey, but Boomer.
Sooner. Let's go, Corey. Hey, thanks for calling. Zeno says this is his first time seeing the show. Let me say this. Welcome to the Sooner Surge.
Welcome, Zeno.
Every night at 9:30 we do this. Yes, that is my identical twin brother. He's 6 minutes older and is about 600 IQ points lower. But yeah, that's
a lot better looking. So
hey, yeah, because we're identical twins, Jay.
Not identical in that way.
Let's get to Jim.
Jim, what's up?
Hey guys. First of all, I want to own. I've been on here, kind of negative about the committee positioning ND to to pass OU. And so I got to own that. I was wrong. And tonight is really the first night I'm letting it sink in that we are in the playoffs.
It's happening.
There's no getting out now. We're in, and I love it. So I wanted to own that, first of all. Secondly, who's the best matchup for OU? I know we can talk about where we're going to be ranked, all this speculation, but if you look at the top 10 teams, well, maybe not the top 4, but 5 through 8, whatever we think could finish there. Who do we want to play, really?
Hey, let me give you my scenario because Jeremy's already ripped me twice on here tonight about
Notre Dame.
Now, listen, I said I'd rather play Notre Dame than Miami, and why? Miami's got a couple dudes out on the outside at receiver that are electric. I mean, Notre Dame's good too, but I think Notre Dame's run heavy, and I think OU bodes well with that. And Carson Beck, to me, I know he struggles. He's a lot more experienced than the quarterback Notre Dame has, okay? So I would say Notre Dame. The other one is this. I'm rooting for Indiana to beat Ohio State this week because if OU's at 8, I'd rather play Indiana than Ohio State.
That's good. Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
I think a rematch with Ole Miss could be in the works if Bama wins and drops us a spot, and then the BYU Tech thing. If BYU were to win, who knows what they're going to do there? But I wouldn't rule out a trip to Oxford, and I'd actually really like that rematch for us. BV getting a second crack at the same team would be something to see. So,
well, here's something you got to think about.
Yeah.
Here's what you got to think about, though, Jim. If BYU, like right now, Ole Miss is at 6.
Yep.
So if BYU wins, like I think Ole Miss moves up, not down.
If Bama wins, Ole Miss is moving down.
Yeah, I see your scenario. I see your scenario, Jim. If
Wait,
BYU
you're saying Bama? Are you saying Bama would go over Ole Miss?
Correct. I think if Bama wins the SEC, they're getting one of the byes. I just think the SEC is running. The SEC and the Big Ten are running this committee, and if Bama beats Georgia for a second time, I believe strongly they will get one of the byes.
So in that case, Jim, would Georgia be ahead of Ole Miss with 2 losses and Ole Miss 1?
Jerm, I believe Georgia would get a bye as well, and Tech would get bumped to 5th.
I would agree with that. If Georgia wins, they're getting a bye. Are we kidding?
No, he's saying if Bama wins.
If Bama wins, I still have Georgia 4th.
Oh, see, no, I
no, Jason, you should agree with him.
No,
Jason, you said the conference championships don't matter. You should agree with him, Jay. you said it doesn't matter.
Does
You're
this
right.
do anything? What's that going to do, Jerm?
You should agree with Jim.
I do agree with Jim in the far as Georgia's not getting left out of the playoff, Jerm. They could drop a spot, yes.
Anyway, I'm basing that on the fact that the Big Ten and the SEC are throwing their weight around, and if Bama's the SEC championship or with the champion, there's no way they don't get a bye. I just don't see it. So,
yeah. Hey, thanks, Jim. Good stuff.
Yeah. Take care.
Hey, Jay, it's Z in Oklahoma, Jay. Z in Oklahoma.
Okay, Z in Oklahoma. Hey, by the way, let's get the Chief here. Thanks for the super, Chief. Really appreciate you, man. Always just really grateful, man. Ole Miss can absolutely drop in the final. Have you guys not watched the committee the last several years? No one is safe, especially Notre Dame. They can't. If they would have dropped, I thought it would have been a day, but they did it. But, hey, Jerm, let me clarify something. Why is it every time we do this freaking show every night, and every time it's you change what I'm talking about to kind of fit this argument that you're doing? Yeah, and now you're trying to flip it where I'm saying. I'm saying nobody can move a spot in the playoff by losing the game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Bama should not be left out of the playoff. You said they should be if they lose. I'm saying
I said they could be, yeah.
No, so don't put words in my mouth saying Georgia can't lose a spot if they. That's not what I'm saying, Jerm. I'm saying they can't be left out of the playoff, dude. Make it make sense.
Either it matters or it doesn't. Like you can't pick the degree severity in which it matters. Yeah.
Hey, David, I know what David's trying to do here. Well,
you saw Hunter Yurchek and you lose your mind. It's annoying, dude.
Well, he should be fired.
Well, I was getting ready to get to a point. And Chief T-Bird, again, thanks for the super. Yeah, no one's safe, but I saw the comment that Ole Miss's offensive coordinator is going to coach in the playoffs. No, he's not. For one, Lane Kiffin was the guy calling the plays. And for two, Charlie Weiss got on a plane and went with Lane Kiffin. He was the backup play caller.
No, he's calling the plays, Charlie Weiss.
I thought you said he's on a plane.
Where have you been today? Wait.
Working.
Where have you been today?
Working.
Hey, time it. Hold on.
Working.
Hey.
You should try it.
What's up? What's going on?
Jeez.
Yeah, trying to get a hold of Germ.
Working.
Yeah. Hey, Germ, today, I don't know if you knew this, but
And
Charlie Weiss,
even worse,
Charlie
guys,
Weiss-
if he got on a plane and
Charlie Weiss on a
wait,
jet
he's
pack.
coming. Tone Loke, you're telling
Charlie
me.
Weiss on a
Tone
jet
Loke.
pack to Ole Miss to call the plays, Germ.
All right,
So
see you
just
later,
wanna-
man. You're
I wanted to
unbelievable.
get you aware of that before this live show started. So
Hey, Jay, you're telling me that Charlie Weiss is staying at Ole Miss?
no, he's calling the plays for the playoff. He's coming back.
Even worse.
But that's what's happening, Germ.
Even worse.
I'm just telling you that's what's happening.
Dude got on a plane with Lane Kiffin and came back to call the
he-
plays. I'm not letting him. I'm not letting him call the plays.
Germ, you know that Lane Kiffin gets paid $1 million if they win their first round game. It's a bonus. LSU's paying it if they win.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's coming back for the playoffs, baby.
The second
Germ,
thing is Ole Miss. The second thing is Ole Miss. The second thing is someone said Ole Miss is absolutely going to drop. They don't have any coaches. Then why didn't they drop?
They didn't drop today.
Then why didn't they drop?
Hey, Germ, what would you do if it was OU? Would you want him to come back and call plays?
Oh, dude, I wouldn't let him back in Norman.
I would. I'm with you. He's going to be poaching some players, isn't he?
For one, he's not Lane Kiffin anyway.
No.
And sorry, some people aren't going to like this. I think it depends on the players, but I saw someone talk about Javonte Barnes. I'm not giving Javonte Barnes one snap at all. I don't care. If he's not going to be on the team next year and he hasn't played, he sat out when running backs were injured and he sat out because he wants to save his year. That's fine. That's his prerogative. I'm not giving him a carry in a playoff game. That's me personally. I'm not doing it. It's a culture issue.
Culture seems to be strong right now, doesn't it?
I'm not messing with the culture by playing a guy who refused to play because he wants to save his year, Jay.
Hey, I'm with you, Germ. I'm with you. I'm not.
Furthermore,
I can agree
you know
with
what you'd get? 2 yards in a cloud of dust. So I'm not really to do that.
Good stuff, man. It was nice tonight to watch that and see.
If I want 2 yards in a cloud of dust, I get it to someone who's been on the team all year.
Look, I mean, Benjamin says he might make the play of the year. 2-yard run for first down, Jeremy.
Hey, people got on me about Jay Knott. He was in on the Deion Burks touchdown, played a big role, called it.
Hey, Dr. Vol, you're going to have to kind of clarify here. When did I say change man? I think I said I feel like he's changed a lot coaching. But I mean, yeah, he did what he's done before he left. I understand that. It doesn't look good. I think he's a good ball coach. I think you get what you get with him, and that's probably going to be there a few years and maybe leave. I mean, it's just kind of his mantra, isn't it? And by the way, it sounds like, the players coming out today sounds like he was lying through his teeth to him, dude. Did you see all that stuff? Coming out, players are putting out. Whoo.
Hey, yeah. Hey, recruiting has picked up really good. You got early national signing day tomorrow. I love the Jandro brothers. Like, have you seen them in the weight room? Jeez.
You know who they remind me of? Jerm, I know you're going to know this. Come on, dude. Please tell me.
It's from a movie.
Yeah?
I guarantee you. Hey, we have this twin telepathy.
Surely you know this.
I know what you're talking about, and I know what you're saying.
What?
Fulton Brothers.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Mighty Ducks, baby.
Mighty Ducks, man. They got the vibe, dude. They got the vibe.
They got that vibe, the Jandro twins, man. Are they twins?
I think they're
or
twins,
just brothers.
Don't quote me. I mean, they're coming out this. I mean, I don't know.
Now, Z in Oklahoma, newbie tonight. Welcome. Got to show this comment. 12-team playoff is the sweet spot to make the conference championships a penalty.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
You agree with it. I disagree, but you agree with it. Don't you?
Oh, I like this, Dr. Vol.
That's a good saying there.
You invite a snake. You invite a snake in the house. Don't be surprised when you get bit.
But Germ, don't you think there's no reason to have the conference championships now? And did you see what I texted you earlier from Brooks Austin?
No.
He said if it goes to 16, okay, next year. And I would do what he's doing, what he suggested. If it goes to 16, give me 4 Big 10, 4 SEC, 2 Big 12, 2 ACC. Okay, that's 12 teams. And then you get 4 at large. So group of 5 could still make it if they're a good enough team. I love that. If you're gonna go 16, do away with the conference championships, give those certain amount, and you have 4 more at larges. I think that's a pretty good way. First, personally, I could care less if it goes to 16. I think all you're going to have is a team at 17, 18, 19, 20 whining that they had 5 losses and they should be
Correct.
in the playoffs.
Correct. Hey, Jay, James, the FVP says, what's your guys' opinion on John Mateer playing the playoffs? I saw where he was at somewhere. Dude's lovable, man. Great charisma, great energy. Seems to be a great leader. And I agree with Chad. Chad asked, is 17 points really going to be good enough in the playoffs?
Not
It probably
enough.
depends on you play. I think you got to get more, but
Not enough.
I think this team can score 23 every game. Okay. And I think John Mateer gets loose in the playoffs. Maybe they're playing with house money. Okay. Jay, I'm asking a trivia because you brought it up. You know how when I ask a trivia, it's usually not.
Oh
sports
gosh,
related.
we're going Hallmark movie tonight.
We're going movie.
Is this Hallmark movie?
First off, check out Sugar 66. It's 918, one of our viewers here who's been with us from the very beginning every night. Best trivia guy there is out there. Sugar 66 is his dessert shop over in the 918 area in Tulsa at the Mother Road Market. A fine dessert shop with a lot of variety. Check him out, Sugar 66. Jay, you brought up Mighty Ducks, so here's the question.
Oh, you're going, gosh.
Someone mentioned Gordon Bombay in the chat, so I have to do it.
I saw it in there.
What was his trick shot called?
Oh, geez.
Now, Banks is the one that goes to it in the Mighty Ducks, but Gordon Bombay is the one that kind of created it from his childhood. What was the name of that trick shot? Do you know it, Jay?
I know it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
It's not knuckle puck.
No, that was not it.
It was not knuckle puck.
There it is.
There it is.
Triple
Tone
D.
Loke gets it. Triple D.
D, baby. Knuckle puck was the other dude. Was it one of the Fulton Bros? Wasn't it?
Triple D.
Yeah. Hey,
Good job, Tone Loke.
Hey, Chief.
Old Medina.
Chief, appreciate the super again. He says, important point. Do not put much stock in tonight's rankings. They can and will change everything after next week. Tonight's rankings are worthless, and they very well could change.
Pin
But
that.
One thing that's not changing. OU's not getting left out of the playoff. We know that for a fact. Okay.
Correct.
And then I wanted to get to this because I did say I love the Brooks Austin model, but I would rather it just be top 16. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Not allocate slots because there will be bad years in conferences. I understand that. Wait,
now, Wes, I have. Sorry, man. I've got our shows that it was Tone Loke followed by Aaron with Triple Deem, and then followed by Wes with Triple Dig. But
yeah, movie talk or true sooner caller, who wins? I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, Knucklepuck was Kennan. Knucklepuck was Kennan. That's right. Yeah, man, signing day tomorrow. It's a weird. I don't know. I hope they change the whole calendar a little bit next year. They probably will.
Yeah.
But this 3 weeks off is dumb. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Can you believe OU, Jerm? 10-2, man. They're going to be in the playoff.
They're in the college. They didn't drop any. It's very clear the committee thinks highly of what OU's doing. Period. Facts. End of story. Doesn't matter.
Well, you can't let those national people like the Bears got to be in hibernation right now.
Joel Klatt. What's Joel Klatt doing right now?
Joe Klatt, Bear. Go find another team to.
Joe Klatt's probably watching video of OU against Colorado many years ago. Still trying to figure out how to do something on that defense.
Maybe. Yeah, I agree. The more I think about this, I agree with you guys on this. You can't guarantee a number of spots for a conference.
You can't, and that's what part of the deal is. And Joe, I'm going to give you props. Joe, you said it. 10-2. You said it. You said it. You said it. You said it. You called it. Great job. Hey, basketball got a big win today, Jay.
Basketball, dude, look good. Second
half. Moses figured out. Hey, you know what? Switch up defenses and throw a zone out there every now and then. You might be pretty good when you're long and athletic.
Well, Tay Davis played well. That helped. He's starting to come around and really play well. Reed played good. I mean, Jadon Jones is really helping him. He's a really good defender. He hit some threes. I mean,
and Dayton Forsythe, all he does is get assists, man. He's 4 or 5 assists again tonight.
Here's the thing with them. if they play defense, they're going to win some games. I mean, they're good offensively.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to get to, if I can find it. I was going to bring up over or under 5 national media people will still try to be arguing about Texas getting in before Sunday.
Dude, I don't know because I don't watch them all. You can do your little whatever and watch it.
Watch them either. I'm just saying there will be.
Hey, Z, here's what I'll say as we close this thing. Just go watch Unhitch the Wagons again tonight. Like, anyone who hears BV, like, I don't know how you couldn't think OU's got a chance in this if you listen to BV. It's insane. This dude's moxie, this dude's swag in the locker room, this narrow gate, this kick the door in, you heard him at halftime against LSU, like, hey, some days here, like this guy's, he's got more one-liners than I've seen anywhere, Jay.
Oh, yeah. And you know what we haven't done yet, so I'm going to do it for the last 4 minutes of the show. Here's the nomination tonight.
Ooh, for the Surgeaholic Awards.
Sooner Surgeaholic Awards here. Sooner Surge Awards for coming down the road here. Here's what you're going to do in the chat for the next 4 minutes. You're going to put your answer to this question. We'll review the live show. We'll pick the nominations. We'll put out the award in a few weeks, okay, before the playoff game. Here we go. The question tonight is for Oklahoma. Outside of BV, you cannot vote for BV. Coach of the year for Oklahoma.
It's simple.
I think it's pretty simple too, but let's see the nominees.
It's not as simple as people might think, though.
It might not be. Let's see what people vote on. Who would you say, Jeremy? Just your opinion.
Well, I think Todd Bates is going to be the overwhelming nominee.
But what about Chavis?
I think Jay Valai, what he's done with the secondary and the cornerbacks.
Yeah. Now, we're going to disregard that one, Barrow. Although Canick's been pretty, all right. We're going to disregard that.
You know a guy who should be nominated right up at the top?
What about Brandon Hall?
Nope.
Oh, special teams guy.
Doug Deacon.
Doug Deacon's got to be on there.
Doug Deacon.
Doug Deacon's got to be a nominee.
Has to be nominated. Someone nominate Doug Deacon. If not, I'm putting him in.
Hey, what about Wes Goodwin or Nate Dreiling, dude? I mean,
yeah.
And by the way, Beatenbow has what he's had to do on the offensive line. I mean,
and you saw Fabechi's one of the top 5 in the country on a couple.
They got guys every week that are ranked pretty good weekly in as far as like pass protection.
Overall, it's been another great night at the Sooner Surge. Thanks for watching. Chief T-Bird, thank you so much for the super. I think Chris as well was one, but thank you so much for the super chats. If you're new here, like Z in Oklahoma, come back tomorrow night, 9:30 every night. Guys,
tell your friends.
Tell your friends, hey, hit the like before you leave, and guess what? Go watch some Thunder basketball. They're on right now against Golden State. We'll catch you next time.
Boomer.
Sooner.